Hi everyone, back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with my rant stroke thought of the day. Really quick thought this, positive thought, great thought. Bruno Guimaraes is the new Newcastle United captain. We wanted to do a little reaction video on this away from what's going on Monday night so it didn't get lost in all the noise. Amazing news for the club, amazing news for Bruno. He spoke about his immense pride, his dream come true, he said, to be the captain of a club where he's loved and he loves to be. I think it puts a lot of the noise of him leaving very much in the box and fucked off for another day in terms of the mischief making, the shit stirring about this team wanting him and that team wanting him. I think it shows Bruno Guimaraes how important he is to Newcastle United and their present and their future going forward. I think it's a smart move overall. A smart move by Eddie Howe, a smart move by the club. And I think for Bruno, I think he'll excel in the role. I think he'll take to it and he'll grow. We've seen players years gone by that grow with that armband on. Some shrink, but Bruno Guimaraes, I think, will grow, like David Beckham grew when he had the armband. Nobody expected him to have it, and he was a brilliant captain. Steven Gerrard grew, John Terry grew. These players just seem to step up their level another 20-30% when the armband's on, and I really think Bruno will get there. I mean, he was a bit off it in the first game. He was the first to come out and said everything hurts because he's got a real cheeky charm about him, does Bruno. I think that makes him endearing as a captain as well. I think he'd be good in front of the cameras, maybe through the bad times as well. I think he'll be someone who can galvanise not just the players, but also the fan base as well. And I think it's a great appointment. He's 26 years old. He got 26 caps for Brazil. I think he's only going to get better and better as Bruno Guimaraes, and that's going to be in a black and white shirt for the near future, and he's going to be the captain of this football club. And if we do bring in real top quality in key positions in the years to come, Bruno Guimaraes will definitely be able to rub shoulders with those players because he is a sensational footballer, in terms of the way he can control a game, the way he can grab a game, not just with his performances, but the way he pumps a crowd up, the way he gets his teammates going as well. There is a bit of a feisty streak there in Bruno, but I think the captain's armband can help quash that and quell that, and I think that's probably why it's a clever idea to give him the armband. I think Joe Linton was probably very close in terms of being captain as well, but to give Bruno the armband, I think, is another way to show him how much he is loved and valued by this football club, and that can only be a good thing for us. He's very settled, doesn't want to leave. He wouldn't have accepted the armband if he did. So I think that is an amazing piece of news for the football club, and I'm buzzing to see Bruno Guimaraes be our captain for the remainder of the season. Well done, Bruno. Much deserved. What does it mean for Kieran Trippier, though? So Kieran Trippier is still in the leadership group. He's the vice captain now. So Jamal Lascelles is still the club captain, which I think is a bit weird. He's injured and he probably will get sold. And Bruno's the team captain and Trips is the vice captain. Now, I still firmly believe that Kieran Trippier won't be at this football club by the time the transfer window is over. But I think taking the armband off him is almost an admission that he's no longer a first team starter. Now, that could be a multitude of reasons. His age, he's 33 years old, his legs started to fail him last season in key moments. Still a sensational footballer, no doubt about that. Great leadership abilities on the pitch and off the pitch. That quality and ability to whip the ball with that right peg of his is still there. But I think the Premier League is a really fast-paced league for Kieran Trippier's body at 33 years old, and maybe fancies a chance to possibly go abroad at a slower-paced league, whether it be Serie A, whether it even be an MLS or something like that, get a nice bit of money, have a year or two in the sun, and then maybe get him retired. But I firmly believe Kieran Trippier will become a coach. He seems to have that coach essence about him already. But maybe the plan for Kieran is to play less games this season, ergo he can't really be the team captain because he's not in the team, because Team Livramento is probably in the team more than him, and that might be another reason for this change. But we will find out soon enough when the window is closed. If Kieran is still at the football club, he's still a brilliant footballer, great to have in the squad, great to have in training as well, raising the standards of the players, great to help coach the likes of Tino and Hall, almost, from a player capacity, but a player who's probably going to be a coach and teach them how to be the best full-backs they can be. And I'm sure Trippier would have given Bruno his blessing to have the armband. He'll be a bit disappointed, but I think it's the right thing for Newcastle United and the right thing for the team moving forward. But let us know in the comments below what you think about Bruno being captain. Are you buzzing? I'm sure you are. How do you feel that leaves Kieran Trippier? Do you think Trippier will be upset? Do you think he'll probably want to move on, look for pastures new, or do you think Trippier might give us another season and possibly call it a day and move into coaching? Who knows what could happen? The window will be closed in the next few weeks and we'll know a bit more about it from then. But until then, guys, keep it evermore. Like the video, subscribe if this is the kind of thing you like, help the channel grow. We'll be back with some more cracks soon. We'll see you later. Cheers.